Hello, welcome. My camera's offset. I just want to know if there's audio. Let's start with that. Everything else has been a hassle to set up, so
I see you
I'll
now.
turn the light on. But just let me know if you can hear us out there, chat. Let me know.
Tell us if you can hear us. Hear me. Hear Sean. Tell us what you think of Sean's outfit at the moment.
How much do you
I'm
love
confused.
it?
Tell us how stupid it is.
No, it's cool.
It's
It's
not
a
just
morph
confused.
suit.
It's really
It's
not.
called a morph suit. When I'm done with this protein shake, hopefully I won't
You're gonna morph
drop
into a
it.
douche.
because this is pretty slippery. But it goes over my head too. There's a zipper on the back.
Maisie,
Well-
did you support this purchase for Sean? That's what I want to know in the comments. If you supported this, or actually, did you order it for him? Is my real question.
It's a secret.
Peter points out, it looks like I'm wearing a suit as well, kind of. It is the same color. It has accidentally turned out that I have worn the same color shirt as Sean's onesie. But
Dave and Cody didn't get the memo. Chris and I are wearing the same thing.
Dave's matching with his microphone thingy.
True. I'm also realizing that Sean's wedding ring is on the outside of his outfit, which just even makes it that much worse. This is
And
awful.
the watch.
And the watch. Well, the watch I get because it's functional at that point. Why did you take your ring off to then put it back on over the outfit?
Because
Like
it
you worried
pins
about
the
someone stealing
hand
you?
down. Or else the hand's going to fall off.
Oh my god.
You know? Everything has a purpose, Dave. I am going to drop this fucking shake, though.
I hope you do all over your face.
drop it on the soundboard.
There you go.
Let's just
Kill us
embrace
all.
the chaos here.
Yep. The Suns are down by about 1,000 today, so we hate everything right now, or everything's funny. I'm not sure which one it is.
I think it's hilarious.
We're just going to look for the
personally.
distraction. We
Yeah.
don't even need to talk about that. It's trivia night. I'm going to switch to that thing. We don't even have an overlay built for this screen because a lot of things went wrong in the last 30 minutes before the show went live. But we pieced it together with duct tape, so let's get that up. And then, hey, look, a mostly functioning trivia night. Let me know if the music's audible to the chat as well, please. I can't pop you up today because I haven't built those into these because that's way too much going on. But
The R on trivia keeps going out. You might want to fix that, Chris.
that's okay. That was by design.
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know anymore.
I wanted the things to flicker. I thought it was neat. Like, oh, it's like a neon sign, but see, there's motion to it. Oh, whoa. The music is there.
Nick said-
Great.
Nick
Tremendous.
says I can music. I don't. That's not English. Last I checked.
It doesn't
Maybe
really
not.
matter. Nothing really matters.
This is the most important test. Can everybody hear me through the mask?
You sound like you are perpetually eating your shake, and this is going to make me pull my hair out.
So I promised some statistics. They were not nearly at the level that y'all were hoping, but we're going to make do with what we've got. This is the
Okay.
10th trivia night. And in the 9 prior to this one, we have Dave winning 4, Cody winning 2, the last 2, Sean winning 2, the team of Mason, which is Jason and Matt, has won 1, and those are our winners. 4,
So, Cody-
2, 2, 1.
Cody, we're tied despite you playing like in much fewer games than me.
I'm like an
What does that say
expansion
about you?
franchise that just came in and started winning right
You're the-
away, and you're like the Suns who've been around for a long time and just never win.
Well, no, because I have won once, so therefore I'm not like the Suns.
You're right.
I have won at least an championship.
You're like the Diamondbacks in a way. Like
Yeah,
Cody's
yeah.
Golden Knights, and
Yeah.
Sean's the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
By the way, Peter has a good point in chat. This would be a good time to learn how to green screen. Yeah, I could chroma key all sorts of things onto Sean right now.
That'd be sweet.
I
like-
do not have the time or capacity for it, but it would be fun.
Can you
be
green
fantastic.
screen a winner onto me? For
Probably
once?
not. You have won 2 of the games, though. You've won
Yeah.
just a little bit under your share, so you have not performed poorly. I will tell you, I just have to put this stat out there, and I'm not trying to single anybody out, but Sean has never been beating Dave going into the wheel.
That's not surprising. We talked about the statistics of that though.
And there's a correction coming for part of that you're going to like in this episode.
Okay, good.
You were tied once.
Yeah.
The winner of the regular round has won the game 6 out of 9 times. So the wheel has had an impact, but generally the point advantage and the advantage of going last has helped more often than not.
And of the 3 times that the person who led won with, I am 2 of the 3 times because I wasn't winning either time when the wheel won for me.
That's correct.
I just need to bust
That's
out
just
like
lucky
a
bullshit.
blood sacrifice next time.
Agent of
It's kinda-
Chaos. That's what Cody is.
It also should be noted, and I'm not trying to defend the wheel, but a couple of times where the winner was not the one who was leading going into that round. Like the difference was 5 points once. So like,
Yeah, fuck you, Dave.
you know, like I don't know if that's hell. One of them, the difference between first and third was 30 points. So like, I don't know if we really attribute that to the wheel, but you know, it does. It has made a difference at least a couple of times. But the wheel is not in this episode. There's a new final round that's going to be only for special occasions. We'll get to that at the end of regulation. It doesn't really matter for the main part of the game. You're still trying to be in first when we get to that point. But it's something completely new, and I think Nick really knows about it.
If there's no wheel, can I say fuck the wheel then finally? I have been holding on to this for a long time. I've done everything in my power to appeal to the wheel.
You became a Smurf's ball
And
sack
I fucking
right now,
did all
too.
this shit, and the wheel's like, hey, guess what? Dave wins. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's your fucking problem, wheel? So you know what?
Sorry.
Fuck
Do you
the
not remember
wheel.
me getting bankrupt last time,
Right.
And just sinking into.
Yeah, I didn't
oblivion.
help.
As he was like Sean was praying to the wheel for your downfall, he just forgot that I was also playing, and then I won.
The wheel helped Cody. So the enemy of my enemy is not my friend.
That's right.
And the wheel should know better.
Maisie's asking if you need her to zip up the suit.
No, because then I can't drink my shake.
Yeah, you also might be trapped then unless she comes back.
Yeah.
So it could be tight.
I
It could
also
be
can't
dicey.
see.
Hey, let me formally welcome you to Gray Areas. It's number 618. It's April 9th, 2024. We never did that because of everything being so helter-skelter. But we are ready to go. It's Trivia Night 10. That's about the level of statistics I got. I went back and started trying to go through each one and be like, all right, so who got this right in Fast Money? And I was like, this is going to take way too much time I don't have.
Yeah.
So that'll be a project for like 20 or something. Of course, the longer I put it off, the worse it gets. But it's fine.
Right,
I don't
right.
have time right now.
You just assign
What
us
to do?
each to like 4 shows and have us
Literally,
total it up.
Cody
honestly.
took the words out of my mouth. Just
Yeah.
assign us to each take a certain amount of shows. I'll inflate my numbers, and it'll be great.
On the number of
Okay,
shows you have
assign
to
us
do is
each
0.
to 2 shows so we double check each other's work to make sure Sean's not inflating shit.
Yeah, no inflating. You know how this starts, and this might be the last time it starts this way, by the way. I'm deciding if I want to keep this round or not, because I like it on the one hand, and I also hate writing questions for it on the other hand. This is top speed. It's a 7-question, 1-minute blitz, just to build some points to go into the later rounds and determine who's in the lead as we go into them to select which one we play in what order. We may not have this after this one. Episode 10 might be the last, but we do have 7 questions for each of you, and as always, you all have to fight over the order, so I can't rate the question.
You know what? It is a good idea to cut it, actually, because it does take a lot of time, too. For relatively low points, I hadn't thought about that. You bring up a good point, Chris.
I think that's the way to get this back to closer to an hour.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather not trim the games. Most of the games are pretty much fine as is. They're all around 10 to 15 minutes. Jeopardy's a little longer, but we have a way to help that today, too.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Sean has taken first. Who's going
I've
to go
never
second?
volunteered for first on this one. That's probably not true, but I feel like it's been a while.
John does just.
I don't think you have any authority to just say you're going to go first.
I think
Well-
Cody won. Cody won last time, so he does get
I
to
don't
pick
give
who
a
goes
shit.
first.
That's just your opinion, man. That he goes first.
Dave, do you want to go first?
No, actually, I'd like you to go first this time.
Oh, I don't want to go first either, so Sean can go first then.
I already
All right,
called
Sean, go
dibs.
first, all right.
I already called dibs.
Yeah, but now Dave and I decided on our own that you got to go
What's
first.
the-
We
what's
didn't
the-
let you decide it arbitrarily.
What's the thing with like calling dibs? Like the fart, like he who smelt it dealt it, but like for calling first.
What?
Shotgun? I don't know.
Now that's for the car seat.
Cody, would you like to go second or third?
What do you want to do?
I put Cody off his game. That's what I need to do.
I'll go 2. I'll go 2.
I'll go third. That's fine.
I'm gonna be like that boxer.
See, if you haven't noticed, you've agitated me so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to do everything in my power to have Dave win.
I'm gonna go like weird motions, throw you off your game. You're not gonna know what's hitting you. But I am ready, Chris. Let me get my mask up. I'm gonna try to see if it increases blood
I don't
flow.
think you're allowed to not show your face when you're answering the questions because we don't know if it's actually you answering.
It increases blood flow to my brain though.
I would actually really like you to keep that mask up while you're trying to write things, where you have to see things, because that'd be great if you,
Yeah, we'll see.
your
We'll
vision's
see.
skewed.
We'll see. The second I don't hear Chris all the way on something, it's coming down. But we'll see. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. I think I have everything arranged here. I had to reorder some windows, but I think we are good. I need to put
I
1
gotta
minute.
make a mouth hole.
There's a
1
mouth
minute on
hole.
the clock.
No, I need to make one.
There we go. 1 minute on the clock. All right, you know how this works. 7 questions, 1 minute. You can pass and we'll come back to it if we have time. If you answer, I'll tell you if you're correct or not. 10 points per correct answer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Question bank 1. Here we go. Your time starts Now, what Tony-winning Broadway musical features a cast of risque R-rated puppets?
Avenue Q.
Correct. By definition, a corporation that files for Chapter 11 is doing what?
Bankruptcy.
Correct. A right triangle must contain one angle that has what precise measurement?
90 degrees.
Correct. What is the number 18 in Roman numerals?
XV111.
Correct. What TV sitcom became famous for the signature catchphrase, "Did I do that?" of Steve Urkel?
Family Matters.
Correct. The lower 48 commonly refers to the U.S. minus what two states?
Alaska and Hawaii.
Correct. The theme song for what popular cartoon features the line "Robots in Disguise"?
Transformers.
Transformers is correct.
He
7
did
for
it.
7.
Ooh, I should
Nice.
admit, Sean knew. He's reading the game.
XV111 is so absolutely not the correct fucking answer.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's I. It is
Oh,
bullshit.
What the fuck
'Cause
ever?
That's bullshit.
Give me
And
a
that did not
fucking
count.
break.
And I'm going to be as hostile as possible now.
What were you gonna say, Dave?
You rigged it. Like though you knew this is the first time you've ever gotten all 7. So the fact that I have to go first, like you decreed it from the beginning. There's shenanigans. There's shenanigans going on.
You know, that's true. If all the people betting money, they're like, we don't like that.
Judges have made their decision. Who was going second? I've forgotten. Let me
Dave.
see
That's
everything
me.
else going
That's
on.
me.
Dave?
That's me. Yep.
Okay, let's reset the clock to 1 minute.
Very suspicious.
So we had our first ever perfect round last time, and now our second. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more. Dave, 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Your time starts. Hold on, let me make sure this question. Bank 2. Yep.
You took the mask off. Or 2 votes through.
Okay. Your time starts now. What Back to the Future star also had leading roles in TV's Family Ties and Spin City?
Michael J. Fox.
Correct. The portmanteau Brangelina refers to a couple involving what two celebrities?
Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
Correct. What is 12 plus 15 minus 8?
19.
Correct. In standard video game ratings, what does the E stand for?
Everyone.
Correct. Every year, McDonald's offers its popular Shamrock Shake for a limited time during what month?
March.
Correct. What classic cartoon character has a girlfriend named Olive Oil and a rival named Bluto?
Popeye.
Correct. Until 2017, Fair and Balanced was the trademark slogan of what cable news network?
Fox News.
Fox News is correct.
What cable news network? To be fair, I would have got perfect on that one too.
Yeah.
So
You didn't get
I would've
perfect
got
in either one.
perfect.
You got 6 out of 7. But that's besides the point.
I would've got
Dave
perfect.
now has achieved the second ever perfect score.
no,
I
third.
got perfect last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dave, you are the only one who's ever gotten a perfect score on this round.
Thank you.
You got it twice.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
done it twice.
and you got-
All right.
and
so
you got a
Cody,
0.
Cody, now you got to do a third one.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to do perfect. It's fine.
All right.
No, that, dude.
That's true. Not with that attitude. Cody, you're up last. Minute on the clock. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Of the NBA, NHL, NFL, and MLB, which major sports league does not include a team from Canada?
NFL.
Correct. Orson Welles was just 25 years old when he made what film classic?
Citizen King.
Correct. What is 10% of 240?
24%.
Correct.
24.
The USS Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor is located in what state?
Hawaii.
Correct. Traditionally, s'mores are made by sandwiches with chocolate and marshmallows between what?
Graham crackers.
Correct. What 40-year-old Virgin headliner got his start as a correspondent on The Daily Show?
Steve Carell.
Correct. Two words that have directly opposite meanings are called what?
Antonyms.
Antonyms is correct.
Wow. All right.
I got three perfect
I-
rounds. Are we equal now though? Because you said 24%. Is that equal now?
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Dave-
going to be tough.
Dave has 70 and we each have 60. That's fine with me.
No, I don't agree to that.
No, Dave's up by 10. I'm good.
It's so what's crazy here is you got them all, which is great. I did not know Orson Welles one. That's the one I would have tripped up on. So I'm glad I didn't go third.
I didn't know that one. I don't know how many more Orson Welles movies I could even name you, which is
I didn't even know that was one.
Yeah.
That's thanks to like 3 different film studies classes, and if I'm a film studies minor, I better fucking answer that right, which I randomly am.
All right. Let's go to the category board where there are no categories.
That's why you like the
broken.
movies. You're a film minor.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you about them. This week, as we start to look at maybe doing a more rotating basis, we have All-in-One, which is Jeopardy. We have Fun Fact, which is the return of Who Am I? We just tried that for the first time last time. And we have Taking Over, that's the higher-lower game.
Oh, God.
All
There's no
three of you are
spelling
tied
bullshit.
for
This is
first.
awesome.
So,
Dude,
Cody,
spelling's rare.
you're the returning champion. Where are we going first? Jeopardy, higher, lower, Who Am I?
Let's do Jeopardy.
Jeopardy it is.
Got my
So,
pen ready. Got me out of focus. That's how much I got it ready.
let's look at the categories for this week. We have Measuring Your Words, Mr. Dwayne Johnson,
Fuck.
E Before I, Hodgepodge, Book Chapters, again, in the same spot it was last time, and Crossword Clues N. Hodgepodge is just an assortment of stuff. E Before I, all correct answers will have a letter E before a letter I. You know how that works. Mr. Dwayne Johnson's all about The Rock. I thought it was funny that I saw a category about it leading into WrestleMania. So,
In this legally distinct Jeopardy, are
Yes.
we writing in just the answers? Do we have to go who?
no,
what
we don't have time for who is because I want you to be. We want to move through these categories as quick as possible. Now,
Okay.
in the past, this has been worth the point value shown or double for the person whose turn it was. We're eliminating the double because the point spread is too high.
Yeah.
So if it's your category, you get a bonus 5 points per correct answer. So the
Great.
5 is worth 10, the 25 is worth 30. Means your category is worth a max of 100. Everybody else, it's 75.
Okay.
Should tighten things up, but it'll still help determine, like, all right, well, which category do I feel strongest about? So again, since you're all tied, we're just going to go top to bottom and snake. So Cody, you have the first pick of categories, then Dave, then Sean again, back to Dave, to Cody.
I would like Mr. Dwayne Johnson, please.
All right.
Going to him, huh?
I
You have to know your enemy.
All right, let's get that.
And we
No,
know
that's wrong.
The Rock stays up late at night thinking about you.
Yes. All
You
right.
know what? He does stay up late at night thinking about a Cody. So half of me.
That's fair.
So remember, we're going to go through these and write them all down and not just go one by one to save time. So we're just going to write an answer, take a second, answer 2, etc. So make sure you just have the 5. You don't need who, what is. So here we go. For 5 points and 10 for Cody. Channeling his Pacific Island heritage, Dwayne was the voice of Maui in this animated movie.
Good. Is that helpful to tell you when we're good or no?
That's fine. I'm just going to say about 15 seconds and then move on. You can also, if you think of it later, write it in.
Yeah.
But so channeling his Pacific Island heritage, Dwayne was the voice of Maui in this animated movie.
Cody, stop trying
Oh,
to cheat on me.
God.
Oh, no.
For 10 points, 15 for Cody. In the last 4 films in this Speedy franchise, Dwayne has played Luke Hobbs. In the last 4 films in this Speedy franchise, Dwayne has played Luke Hobbs. For 15 points, 20 for Cody. DJ flew a rescue chopper and saved lives in this faulty disaster film.
Oh, I know this movie.
DJ flew a rescue chopper and saved lives in this faulty disaster film.
The clues
Or-
inside the clues are just mwah.
Yeah, that's Jeopardy for you. These I just take from the show. I'm just going to be very honest about my plagiarism because I can't write this shit, especially not 30 of them.
Yeah.
For 20 points, in Central Intelligence, Dwayne teamed up to catch a spy with this actor of smaller stature. In Central Intelligence, Dwayne teamed up to catch a spy with this actor of smaller stature. And for 25 points, still billed as The Rock in his film debut, The Mummy Returns, Dwayne played this ruler restored to life by ancient magic.
I hope you're forgiving on this answer.
Still billed as The Rock in his film debut, The Mummy Returns, Dwayne played this ruler restored to life by ancient magic. A lot of folks getting these correct in chat. This is one of the easier
remember his
categories
name.
today. So we're going to give you a couple of moments just to maybe go back to any other answer, and then we will have you all reveal and see who scored what.
3, 2, 1.
I think I screwed the last one. I can't remember. I never saw that franchise.
What was the third one?
I don't know. I
Oh.
couldn't remember if it was what it
San
called. San
Andreas.
Andreas.
You had it too.
Yeah, I literally don't remember that movie at all.
Peter Dinklage. That's offensive, Dave.
Voice of Maui was Moana. Looks like all 3 have that correct. Luke Hobbs is from Fast and the Furious. All 3 have that correct. Faulty movie is a hint to San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
I
like
literally don't
Cody
remember-
has that one wrong.
I straight up do not recall that movie.
Yeah. He teamed up with Kevin Hart in Central Intelligence. So Dave has that one
yeah,
wrong. And he is playing the Scorpion King.
Hell yeah.
So that is Dave got the first 3, correct?
Yes, and missed the last 2.
Yeah. So he gets 30
So I'm
points.
losing now.
You know,
Uh,
Earthquake is actually not a bad guess.
Sean, you
because
got 1, 2, 4, 5, correct?
I swept. I swept around.
Oh, you
did.
hit San Andreas, correct.
Because he
So-
was in Skyscraper, which is just a movie
See,
about a building.
I knew
So,
Skyscraper and Rampage, and I did not remember San Andreas. At
Cody
all.
has 25 and 4.
San Andreas has my wife in
45,
it, so I got it.
Your
60
wife's not in
and-
any movies.
And he
Yeah,
gets
only
20
reason I knew
bonus
that
points.
was the faulty clue, and I was just like, oh, that's this gave it to
Well,
me.
but I struggled with I was like, San Andreas, that's a video game though.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody got 4 of the 5 correct and 5 bonus points on 4 of the 5, so he ends up with 150. But that was his category. Now it is Dave's turn to pick.
Let's do measuring your words.
Our goal is to not have this game take 20 minutes because I like it a lot, but it's a little too long. So we're trying to fly a little quicker. I think we're on pace here. All right, so this is Dave's category. He gets 5 points for extra for correct answers. Measuring your words. Get that out of here. There we go. All right, 5 points.
You're
You
disgusting.
can get off on the right this, yay, or have one of this in the grave. Yikes.
I'm so sorry. What is this category? I was joking with Cody.
Measuring your words.
No.
You can get
Couldn't
off
have
on the
told
right this, yay, or have one this in the grave. Yikes.
I see.
This is
I
what they
see.
actually are on Jeopardy.
I see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word for word. Well, I mean, occasionally I'll tweak them, but generally, yes.
And Jennings does say yikes and yay.
For 10 points, don't get tied up in these measures of speed at sea.
Yeah, like when you know the answer, aren't you sometimes like, stop giving so many clues, Jeopardy?
That is
Yeah.
exactly why I was getting more agitated as Chris read it 3 times.
Yeah.
And you were like,
Well,
what's
yeah, I
going
just
on?
want to
I
sure I
don't
wasn't missing
understand.
something.
Is that what he sounds like?
He does sound
I
exactly
guess.
When he's muffled in his blue penis suit, yes, it is exactly.
like Smurf's
15
balls
points.
was fantastic.
Yeah, Smurf's ball sack.
The whole 9 these means all the way, or a comedy starring Bruce Willis.
I saw you look at my board, you fucking cheater.
You want me to just say the answer out loud? I know exactly what it is.
No, you were gonna know Bruce Willis.
I looked at your board too, Sean. I cheated.
God damn it!
Good job. The whole 9 these means all the way, or a comedy starring Bruce Willis. For 20 points, it's a unit of time, or what you do when you express formal support of emotion. It's a unit of time, or what you do when you express formal support of emotion.
Ah, idiot.
And for 25 points, the arrangement of words in rhythmic verses gives a poem this pattern. The arrangement of words in rhythmic verses gives a poem this pattern. Couple extra moments to wrap up, fill in any blanks. In about 10 seconds, we will reveal.
Am I all confused by the last one?
I wrote an answer, if that helps.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if it's
Everybody
correct,
done?
but I wrote something. Yeah.
So let's see your answers, and we'll go through them real quick.
Oh, God.
You can get off on the right foot, or have one foot in the grave.
Oh, you're right, Dave.
Don't get tied up in knots, the measure of speed at sea. The whole 9 yards is full commitment, or the comedy with Bruce Willis. Second, emotion, to push it through in a formal setting, or a unit of time. And the arrangement of words in rhythmic verses is a meter.
Oh. Did you get that one, Cody?
So I need to
Nope.
see everybody's
Okay.
answers again real quick so I can
Oh,
score them before you erase.
I got 4. We all missed the last one.
I got the
think.
first 4.
Everybody got the first 4 then?
Yeah.
It's that way?
Actually, that is how that works.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so that means that is 20 and 30 and 50. 50 points for Cody, 50 points for Sean. And 70 points for Dave because it was his category.
I was thinking
think-
I was thinking way too hard on the poem one. There's a word that I was trying to think of that I learned in English class my senior year of high school, and I could not bring it up, but it wasn't meter anymore.
Yeah, I was on the same lines.
I almost wrote iambic pentameter. I'm like,
That's
not
exactly what I was
meter.
trying to think. Thank you, Dave. That's exactly what I was trying to fucking find in my brain.
So, Chris, the crossword clues is just words that start with "in."
It's like solving a crossword puzzle and there's words that starting with N. Yes.
Let's do it.
You have back-to-back picks. Your first is that one.
All right.
Okay. So crossword clues, N,
Norwegian.
Sean's category, so he gets the bonus points for 5 points. Pester, 3 letters. This is going to go pretty quick.
Okay.
At least the clues will. Pester, 3 letters.
I'm good.
For 10 points. Can't feel a thing, 4 letters.
Okay.
Not even going to repeat it. I don't think it's necessary. If it is, I'm sorry. For 15 points, Jesus' boyhood home, 8 letters.
Okay.
Jesus' boyhood home, 8 letters. Here, put it up there for a second. For 20 points, favoritism shown to family members in business or politics, 8 letters.
Cool.
Favoritism shown to family members in business or politics, 8 letters. And for 25 points, neither acidic nor basic, 7 letters.
Damn it! I should have picked this one instead of measurements.
Yes. Suck
Neither
my fucking
acidic
dick, Dave. Okay.
nor basic, 7
good.
letters. Couple moments to wrap up. Fill in any blanks. If you are ready, hold your board up, please, like Dave's doing. That helps.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay. Let's show those answers.
It's nag. That's what it is. I could not think of that fucking word.
What'd you put?
I put in because it started with in, and I was trying to remember what the fucking word would be.
Oh.
So pester is, of course, nag. Can't feel a thing is numb. Jesus' boyhood home is Nazareth. Favoritism is nepotism. And neither acidic nor basic is neutral.
Cool.
So that looks like a sweep for everybody but Cody,
Yeah, I did not get the simplest one correct.
who only missed the first one. So that's 70 points for Cody, 75 for Dave, and a clean
hurts.
sweep 100 for Sean. And now we go back to the board. And Sean, you get to choose again.
Well, E before I, that's what exactly, or is that?
It's spelling. Just pick it.
Correct answers have a word or words with E before I in them.
Oh, cool. Let's do that.
Okay. E before I,
I'm
Sean's
going
category.
to miss so very many.
For
Of these.
5
You always
points.
say that, and then you don't.
Tie on some string and send these soaring. Just be sure not to fly them over an airport or power lines. That's not the right clue. Don't look at that.
I
Shut
was
the
gonna
fuck
say.
up.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
For 5 points, a pale brown color.
Okay, that's more.
What's this
like-
category again? Wait, I got confused.
E before I.
Oh, okay, got it. That helps.
A pale
no
brown color.
I have no fucking
Oh,
idea. I have no fucking
I
idea.
thought we were shaking our heads.
No,
at
I have
Dave.
no fucking idea.
For 10 points, careful. That black van across the street has you under this type of close observation. Will you be docked for spelling? We'll see.
Oh, will we? Because I wasn't that worried about it.
No, because I didn't even check to see if your Nazareths were spelled correctly.
I think they were.
They were.
And I think they were in chat. They were 50-50. Careful, that black van across the street has you under this type of close observation.
If you put IE, then you should probably.
Yeah, well, right.
Probably.
That's fair.
For 15 points, from the Arabic for old man, it's a tribal or village leader in parts of the Middle East or a Legend of Zelda character. From the Arabic for old man, it's a tribal or village leader in parts of the Middle East or a Legend of Zelda character.
Oh, my God.
For 20 points.
I got there.
Organic compound composed of one or more chains of amino acids. Also, I'm noticing this says A, and I don't think I typoed that. But an organic compound composed of one or more chains of amino acids.
See, Sean, I legitimately don't know any of these.
I don't know this one. I don't think.
And
I
for
wasn't
25 points, the French national anthem gets its name from this port city. This category was tougher. The French national anthem gets its name from this port city.
This one is actually on the tip of my tongue.
Chat, you're doing well.
Oh.
I don't know that last one. This is a dumb guess.
Couple moments to wrap things up. Fill in a blank.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink my water.
This is not what was on the tip of my tongue. And then.
I'm gonna.
I feel I'm
get
gonna-
mad at not knowing that.
I'm getting
one.
very angry when I miss this last one. I know I'm wrong, but because I spelled
All
it
right.
wrong.
Prep your answers, please.
I answered one of the questions, so
I answered.
I don't have much
I
to
think I
prep.
got the first 4. I'm pretty sure I got the first 4. Pretty sure. Sean.
All right.
As I
I
said, we're
didn't have
about
a guess
20
for the
seconds
fourth
over
one.
time. Pale brown color is beige.
Oh,
protein.
beige. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Black van across the street is surveillance.
I got that one right.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Arabic for old man of the Zelda character is chic.
Great.
Organic compound is protein or proteins.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Duh.
And the French national anthem is from Marseille.
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 Yeah.
I
I
had
could not.
VAR, not MAR.
See, I was trying to go with Nice. One of you answered that,
Is
right?
that like
That's what I
0.5
wrote.
points for the MA instead of the VA?
So Cody
No.
gets 10 points.
I got surveillance right.
Dave had the first 4 correct,
Correct. I had the first 4.
I had
which
the first
is
3.
50 points.
Unless you want to give me something.
Sean has the first 3, which is 30 points plus the bonus 5 is 45. So he goes to 3.
Dave's
40.
only beating by 15.
Okay, back to the board.
Just
Even before
25.
I is gone, you may have seen the first clue of hodgepodge. It's hard to say. Dave, where would you like to
Oh,
go?
cool.
Well, let's go hodgepodge because I knew the first one.
Okay,
Peter.
hodgepodge.
Would I
it
endorse
is.
that cheating? It's fine.
Thank you.
Hodgepodge is just random stuff. Tie on some string and send these soaring. Just be sure not to fly them over an airport or power lines. Remember this?
I do. I sang a song in my head.
Tie on some string and send them soaring. Just be sure not to fly them over an airport or power lines.
Airplanes.
For 10 points. Put on your trunks and explore offshore in this hobby with a breathing tube extending above the surface.
Oh my god, I almost wrote the wrong fucking
Spelled it
thing.
right. That
Put
was
on your trunks and explore offshore in this
I know
hobby with a
exactly what
breathing
you did.
tube extending above the surface. For 15 points. Tatabanko is a Japanese hobby of crafting dioramas out of this material, also used in origami. Tatabanko is a Japanese hobby of crafting dioramas out of this material, also used in origami. For 20 points, and the timing of this is kind of funny. In chess, the only time you can move 2 of your pieces in the same turn is with this special move involving the king and a rook.
To be fair, I do know this.
Yeah.
But
Well, you were telling her about it before it was
Yep.
mentioned in the show. They're watching Queen's Gambit.
Oh,
That's not the answer. In chess, the only time you can move 2 of your pieces in the same turn is with this special move involving the king and a rook.
do you know, Cody?
I know you can do that. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I think it's bullshit.
it's a weird
Effort.
name.
25 points. Vivir Mi Vida by Mark Anthony is a hit in this dance style that, very appropriately, may include dipping your partner.
Oh.
Vivir Mi Vida by Mark Anthony is a hit in this dance style that, very appropriately, may include dipping your partner. Chat doing well in this
Dave, and then
category.
sometimes you sweep a category, but it's not yours, and so you don't get as many points. And it's just that's the nature of the game.
Do I not know this last one?
Couple
I guess not, but the
couple
time's
moments
up.
left.
Time's up.
So turn your board.
Time's up.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
turn my
sure.
board.
You rush
Time's
me.
up.
Go ahead.
Sean says time's up.
Well, it's a shame that Sean's not the arbiter of that, considering he just took 30 seconds on the last one.
Oh, I mean, I was being sarcastic. Yes.
Oh God.
So, going back through, it's
Oh,
kites.
sorry.
Don't send the kites over power lines. Snorkeling, breathing with a tube above the surface.
John wrote scuba diving almost.
Yep, scuba. I'm gonna put scuba.
Somebody on the show did that, actually, for what it's worth, so you're not alone. The Japanese hobby with dioramas is using paper. The move with the king and rook is castling.
It's called switcheroo.
And the dance is salsa with the dip.
That makes
what do we
sense.
have
I'm
here?
so mad at myself.
So
got
I
the first
swept.
4.
I swept.
Sean swept.
I got.
So Sean
I got the
swept,
first 4.
goes to 415.
Dave got first
Dave
4.
gets the first 4, so he goes to 70 more, so 365. And Cody?
I got 1, 2, and 3, and 5.
So everything but 4 means you get 55, so you have 335, which has you in last. But you are the person who gets this last category. You don't get to choose, but you are going to get the bonus points for book chapters.
Oh, exciting.
Last time it was, here's the name of a chapter of a book, name the book. This time it's a little more generic than that, but you'll see.
Okay.
Turn that off. Great.
What book of the Bible is this from?
Right. So for
Well-
5 points, Cody's category. Chapter 15 of Twilight is named for this family of Edwards.
No.
Chapter 15
Oh,
of Twilight
I was like, what is being asked? Okay,
is named
got
for
it.
this family of Edwards.
Hell yeah.
I remember.
Hell yeah.
Remember.
People in chat don't know how to spell it. That's fair. For 10 points, Chapter 21 of this classic is Laurie Makes Mischief and Joe Makes Peace. Chapter 21 of this classic is Laurie Makes Mischief and Joe Makes Peace.
All right.
For 15 points, The Expanding Universe is a chapter in his book, A Brief History of Time. Expanding Universe is a chapter in his book, A Brief History of Time. For 20 points, this first book in a series has the chapters What Lucy Found There and Back on This Side of the Door.
Oh.
This first book in a series has the chapters What Lucy Found There and Back on This Side of the Door.
Oops. Okay, just these are going to be in opposite order.
And for 25 points, Chapter 1 of this novel by Louis Sachar, I don't know how you say his last name, begins, There is no lake at Camp Green Lake. I meant to look up the pronunciation, and I forgot to, so now I'm a poor Trebek. Chapter 1 of this novel by Louis Sachar begins, There is no lake at Camp Green Lake.
Oh. I don't think this is right, actually. Very dramatic O for what will not be the right answer.
Nothing.
It's Avatar The Last Airbender. There is no lake at
Oh,
Ba Sing
no.
Se.
Cody's writing huge, Chris. I'm concerned.
Okay. Everybody has a moment to wrap up.
Are you good, Dave?
Hold on. I got
Well,
one
as good
more
as we
right.
can be. I think this category is a little rough.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Well, Dave, hurry up and Google it so we can get on with the...
Okay.
God,
The
I
fuck
keep
is taking
down.
so long?
Right too
Jesus
fast,
Christ,
I
flip your
keep-
board.
Oh yeah. Okay. You rush me. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Chapter 15 of Twilight is named after Edward's Cullen family.
Vampires.
Close enough. Not really, though. Chapter 21 being Laurie Makes Mischief and Joe Makes Peace is Little Women.
Ah,
The word peace is in there.
Yay.
It's War and Peace.
Okay. The Expanding Universe is by Stephen Hawking.
Boom, got
nice.
one.
Nice. I didn't get that one.
What Lucy Found There and Back on This Side of the Door is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Nice.
And the novel with There is no lake at Camp Green Lake is Holes.
Hell yeah. You get fucked and you get fucked.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I missed two. I missed Hawking, and Little. I put Little House on the Prairie. That's
So
I got the
5 and-
little part.
5 and 20 and 25 is 50. Dave?
I got all but the last one. Just like every round this round, I keep missing the 25-point one. The only one that matters.
And Cody, you had Hawking correct.
Yep.
Plus the bonus points brings you to
Just
355.
complete guess to pull out of my ass because Universe and Stephen
Oh
Hawking
yeah, I
makes
guess
sense.
Holes is a good one to get. Like if I'm gonna miss two in that category,
I've never read that book, so I don't know about it.
it's good. I liked it.
I also read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe when I was like 9.
Yeah.
Don't think I read the chapter names very often there.
Nobody put like Narnia, which I was happy about because the judges would have been pretty torn.
I almost wrote underneath Chronicles of Narnia, but then I was like, why? It said specifically the
You know
first
what?
book. Although
Yeah,
I
it's
thought-
because
I
you
thought
said
the-
the first book.
I thought, to be fair, I thought the Prince's Ring or something like that was actually the first book of the series. But
Well, that's
Lion, the Witch,
fun
and the
because
Wardrobe
the
are
order
movies.
has changed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's it.
I believe chronologically it is the first in the but it's not the first released book of the series.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
It prequels it basically and makes it all fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like saying The Phantom Menace is the first Star Wars movie.
It is the first Star Wars
It
movie.
is. You should watch that one first.
No one generally would say,
What
and that's also
best
bad
way to
advice.
get introduced?
We will have a debate on why that's terrible advice to watch Phantom Menace first.
I was joking. Jesus Christ.
You should watch it first.
Well, Dave, if I would excuse my being triggered, there are friends of the show who actually say that.
I'm
like,
actually saying that right now.
Well, there you go. Cody's one of them. We'll get into it later. We got to keep moving through trivia.
After Jeopardy, Sean's in the lead with 465, Dave in second with 415, Cody with 355. Dave, as you're the person in second place, you get to choose between higher or lower, and who am I? They're on the board. You just can't see them. It's there, and it's there. Nope, there.
I can't see him. Sorry, I did not hear you. My pick?
Higher,
Yeah.
lower, who am I? You pick.
Higher, lower, who am I?
We're going to get them both eventually.
I'll do. Who am I?
All right.
I don't remember this game. I remember it has good music.
It's the one where I blurted out Hermione Granger and I was right.
Oh, yeah.
Who am I?
Do that again, actually.
You will be getting up to 5 clues of descending difficulty, or I guess reverse difficulty.
Okay.
Ooh, my
You get to
picture.
lock in an answer at any time. When you do so, please hold up your board so we'll know how many points you're in for. But, of course, once you lock in, you're locked in. So if you make the choice to go in earlier, also Dave's broken. Hold on. Let me go to higher, lower, and pull a better Dave.
Oh, I was dancing around in my big box.
No, you don't get your big box.
Dave. Doug says. I saw.
Fixed. Small Dave.
My score.
There's your score.
Hello.
You have
So
0.
we're-
Sorry.
First clue is worth 25 points for a correct answer. 20, 15, 10,
Okay.
5. The clues get easier as we go, so you're more likely to identify, so that's the risk you have to weigh. Do you want to lock in earlier if you're not sure? Get more points. Risk not getting any. We have 5 of these to do, and you're all going to answer all of them. And here we go with the first one for the first one. I was born January 6th, 1854. Probably. The records aren't entirely clear on that.
January 6th, there I see.
Everybody pass?
Insurrection. Yeah.
I usually checked with everybody last time, so it's nice. For 20 points, my landlady's frequently threatening to throw me out, but she wouldn't want me to take a bullet to the brain.
Oh, stupid.
I feel like Chris should be offended when you say, stupid.
No.
To all the
no,
quizzes,
no.
the things he put together.
No, I don't mean
That's just
that. I
hurtful.
don't mean that.
It's just mean.
Also, I think this is like. Oh, that can't be right. I didn't lock in.
Okay. Passing?
Yeah. I'm passing.
Yes.
For 15 points. My former roommate says I play the violin well, but know nothing about literature, philosophy, or astronomy.
This is gonna fucking be. Let me think for a second. No one else is locked in yet. Yeah,
Nope.
so I might as well
Nope,
just
got
keep
nothing.
going.
Okay. For 10 points. My brother Mycroft works in civil service and might even be more intelligent than me.
Okay.
The soul does long for oblivion. A couple people in chat
So,
going,
Chris, I'm locked in.
Anybody else, or you guys want to pass?
I have no fucking idea.
I have absolutely no idea.
For 5 points, I've been played by many actors, but among the most well-known are Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Still doesn't help me.
I am surprised. I don't like it when Dave does this. Like, how do you not know this? But I am shocked.
I have not done that in years. That was a thing of my youth.
Chris, please, that is
Yeah,
not true.
people connecting the dots on the earlier clues now when
Yeah.
you see all of them. Cody, anything?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm
All right.
assuming it's whoever Downey Jr. played in the Nuke movie.
It is not. Will you
Oh,
review your
cool.
boards,
Then I'm
please,
that is
gentlemen?
better.
I have a guess for 5 points. It's like the
Oh, now I know who it is.
Yeah.
the violin maker guy.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Strevin.
that's not the right answer.
What do you have, Cody? You can say it.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, that is it.
We'll give you the 5 points for it because
Oh,
you could have
I
written it
also
down.
had it.
No one had
I should-
revealed yet.
I should turn my board. Yeah, I
It is
had
Sherlock Holmes.
I don't
Put
want
on
the 5 points for
board.
that because you let me guess the bullshit I said I thought it would be and you said no. I don't deserve points for that.
All right. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
It's integrity. Unlike Sean, who has no integrity about his 1-1-1, I will not take my 5 points.
So wait, so that's 10 points, Chris, because I got the second from the.
Yes.
Yes.
I got to move this window so I can see your score.
Now,
Yes,
to be
10
fair,
points.
not in a million years could I have gotten it from those
No.
first 3.
Don't give me the points.
And yet it's happening.
I don't want them.
Well, that's a shame
Also,
because
Sean
that's not
has
your
a brother
decision
named
either.
Mycroft.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never,
Also,
like,
when I thought I knew it for a second, I thought Abraham Lincoln. I was like, wait a minute, these
I
dates
did
don't
too,
line up at all.
that was too soon. If the year would have been earlier, I would have been. If it was like 1820, I'd been like, oh god, it might be Lincoln.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it would be kind of funny if Abraham Lincoln was born on the day of the insurrection at the Capitol.
Yeah. See,
That would be just the
there's
ultimate
one real
twist.
easy way to know that's not true based on the fact that we have a holiday in a different month around his birthday.
Yeah, these are.
Stupid.
I mean, these are fictional and real people, right?
They
So
can
we-
be
that's
anything.
fine.
They can be real or
Okay,
fictional individuals or groups.
In my
It could-
head, it was only real people. So with Sherlock Holmes, I was almost mad, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can't do fictional.
To be fair, Cody just brought up Hermione Granger 30 seconds.
That's true. You're right. I forgot about that.
All right, here's number 2. First clue, 25 points. I was born August 15th, 1990 in Indian Hills, Kentucky, the daughter of a construction worker and a summer camp manager. Surely someone will know this off rip. But just like on Stump the Schwab, the first one's usually, I think somebody got it right like twice. It
Yeah,
I
Hermione.
just happened to know this. I'm assuming a pass.
Yeah.
For 20 points, growing up, I was a tomboy, playing sports and riding horses before I got into acting. Peter also thought Lincoln, so you guys were on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
I was not on that wavelength. You're all
Passing?
stupid.
Yeah.
For 15 points, I became the second youngest ever to win Best Actress at the age of 22.
All right, Sean, go ahead and lock in. I'm mad at myself for not knowing
It's
this.
a gettable one now. That's
I don't.
that's where we go in the middle here.
I don't.
You can have a moment.
This is.
Since we got through Jeopardy quicker,
But,
we have
like-
the time now. Yeah, do you lock it in or not? Even if you
But,
do have a
like-
guess.
I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to.
But because we're talking about
Practice.
trying to give me a 1 second.
What the
I don't think you need one more second before the next clue.
I don't know.
Good.
I don't
There
know.
we go.
Okay. For 10 points.
Sorry.
I was known for being something of a shapeshifter, though at
Oh.
one point I
God.
punctured an eardrum in an underwater stunt.
Fucking. I wouldn't have gotten to the other one though.
I'm awful. I don't know movies. Shapeshifter.
Sean, Cody, you've locked in.
Both locked in.
Yeah, I'm mostly guessing, but I figured I would just guess now.
Okay.
I'm
Dave?
I'm sure you're right.
No, I don't
Pass.
know. Yep.
For 5 points, my breakout role was starring as Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games after my mom convinced me to take the part.
I forgot that
I was
she won
too
Best
busy
Actress.
trying to think of like movies that came out then, and
I
not
got it
just
now.
like just think of a young Oscar
Actress.
winner.
Exactly what I was doing. I was like, what movie got a young actress best actress? Like,
And
not
Peter
fucking
did
know.
pull this on 15 to his credit, so
What
good
did
on
she
you.
win Best Actress for?
Silver Linings Playbook.
Yep.
No, I didn't know that.
I
the
hate
correct
that
answer
movie
is
so
that
much.
you
I
guys
blocked it out of
reveal-
my mind.
She was nominated for Winter's Bone too. It's like how she got on.
Show
there.
me Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, sorry.
And that's what I would have gone with.
It is
was-
Jennifer Lawrence. That's
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
points for Dave, 10 apiece for Sean and Cody.
This is my worst game I've ever had.
Had I remembered Silver Linings Playbook came out in that year,
Yeah. Similar to San Andreas, it is blocked out of my mind because I despise the movie so much.
I think
Yeah,
it was
I
an
never
Oscar.
saw it.
I think it was nominated. I just
It
like
was.
I don't memorize all the
And
nominees.
not only
too.
that,
That's
my
crazy.
biggest issue with how creepy it is that like he's so much older than her, and I don't like that vibe of the movie, and that should have fucking given it away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was that young. I wouldn't have known that myself, but when I was looking this up, I was like, damn, 22. Like, even when I saw that, I was like, I thought she would have been like mid-20s at least.
That is like specifically why that movie is like. I'm like, this is really fucking.
It is a little kind of messed up, yeah.
I thought she was about my age, so the 90 threw me off a lot. But
All right.
She's my age.
Well, because it was like 2012. So that movie came out in 2012. She was 22.
God damn, the movie's been out for that long. Already.
Yeah,
Fuck.
well,
I've
here's-
hated him for a long time. Wow.
Yeah,
Rather-
I
apparently.
guess so. Even though it's like not really his fault. But
Here is
I'll just hate
our
him for another reason.
I hate him for a couple.
Oh, okay.
Here's our third set of clues for 25 points. I was born January 26, 1961 in Brantford, Ontario, the son of a telephone worker and a housewife. See, now Cody is conflicted because he thinks he may know, but he also has realized that even when he did know, he threw it away that one time. So he has to weigh two things, whether to talk about it in a veiled way to show that he might know, and whether to lock in a guess.
Just go for it, Cody.
I mean, don't say anything. Cody, my advice
Oh, he's
is
writing
don't
it
go
down.
for it. But if you go for it because you're writing something down now and you get it right, then my advice would have been terrible.
Locking
I
it
just
in?
think these
You
are
did
so
it.
risky.
All right.
Yeah.
He's locked
I'm
in.
down by a
in.
fuck ton, so I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's worth
that's
it.
fair.
Gamble.
Okay, for 20 points. I was a child prodigy, but undersized, so I tucked in my undersized clothes to help compensate for it.
What?
I think I'm gonna go for it.
Uh.
All right, I'm locked in.
Maisie laughing from the other room. Okay.
I
Sean?
wait. Oh yeah, no, that can't. I don't know.
Keep going.
Come
Yeah,
on.
keep going.
For 15 points. At one point in my career, I was almost traded to another team over a game of backgammon.
Oh no. Well, I'm wrong.
Cody's looking smug. Cody has a hard time hiding his smugness.
Like
I'm always smug. It's fine.
Ontario,
It's default.
undersized.
I think I know what it is. Now.
I don't even know what sport necessarily we're talking about. And then yeah, so keep going, Chris. Sorry.
For 10 points. I wanted to wear number 9 on my jersey to honor Gordie
Fuck
Howe,
yes.
but it was taken when I started, so I switched to number 99 instead.
I should have waited one more, and I would have got it right. Damn it.
I don't know that. I probably don't know the sport.
Oh, well,
Famous
I only lose out.
Canadian ex-player. Go ahead, Chris. I'm
Okay,
going
I
on.
only know. I will only lose a max of 5 to Sean, so it's fine.
For 5 points. With nearly 3,000 points, including 200 in a season 4 times, most of my records in hockey will never be broken.
And there you go. Oh, you know what? I should have, because my guess here would have been my guess at least at the last one, if not the one previously. And this might not even be correct. Wayne Gretzky.
It is indeed
Okay.
Wayne Gretzky.
Okay. So 5 points. I gave you my hockey player. The one hockey player that I know.
What about Mario Lemieux?
Yeah. You could have said a non-hockey player, and I would not have known.
Weirdly enough, especially for our non-sports fans out there in the audience or whomever, Gretzky tucked in his jersey like he did it as a kid, and he kept doing it as a pro even when he was like grown up.
The third one actually threw me off because I actually don't know that story.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about an airplane and these massive bets and stuff. It was when he was in like the minor leagues before he reached the NHL, and the other guy wanted to acquire him, tried to get him to play him in backgammon. He wouldn't do it. He kept him, and it worked out for him because it was Wayne Gretzky.
Oh my God, we still have a category.
We have 2 and a category, yes.
I was so confident after the,
We have
the
2
second
more.
one too.
No, I knew that. Sorry.
And high or
But,
lower is
like,
probably
even
the
after
quickest
this,
game we
another
have.
category.
So, yeah.
I guess the non-sports person, so I feel stupid.
What'd you guess?
I don't even want to say.
Ryan Reynolds?
Steve Nash.
No.
Here's our set of
Neil Armstrong?
number 4. I was born April 30th, 1938 in Los Angeles, California, a couple years after my less famous contemporaries.
I mean, that could be fucking. Unless you know the date of this guy. Yeah.
I mean, I knew Wayne Gretzky's birthplace. That's
Yeah,
why I
well,
got so
right.
smug right away.
Yeah. So I think we're waiting, Chris.
Yes.
Dave passing?
Yes.
For 20 points. My career really took off thanks to global conflict because people liked my free and easy attitude.
That made it harder. I got to be smug more.
All right. I'm going to lock in.
Okay.
I don't know the name.
I hope I'm right. I'm going to feel really dumb.
You know, knowing the name's the whole thing, Sean.
No. But like I know. Well, I'm not gonna say anymore. I don't want to spoil it
Dave
for
is
you.
locked in.
Keep going.
Passes?
Yeah.
Yep.
For 15 points, my dietary habits were an homage to Clark Gable, and it set me apart from the rest of my ensemble cast.
So what happens. This is what I get when I guess early. I'm probably wrong. But I wanted to go
Did
for
you guess Clark Gable?
it. No.
Because that'd
That
be
would be
really
kinda
a big bummer.
Yeah. Well, he's on the screen. That can't be right. Passing
yeah,
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue.
for 10 points. I was voiced by Mel Blanc for 51 years, though he passed away before I got my big starring role in Space Jam.
Unbelievable.
Okay. This is not what I was thinking earlier, by the way.
I'm wrong.
So I don't know if you need to do the next one, Chris, but
You
I
guys are
guess
both
you
locked
can.
in. We'll
Yeah.
show it
Yeah,
afterwards,
locked in.
but let's see your answers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
It is Bugs Bunny.
You mean it's not Ronald Reagan?
It's not Ronald Reagan. I have my own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but Christopher Lloyd doesn't, so I can't say what's up, Doc.
I said, Mr. Gorbachev. What's up, Doc?
Global conflict, and he was, Mr. Capitalism, so I took my shot.
Yeah.
That's the risk, right? Sometimes it'll pay off, like Cody. Sometimes it won't. And yes, the first clue is kind of a mind fuck. I get it.
Yeah, but I understood what it meant now.
Yeah, when you look back on it, all the clues are supposed to make sense as you add them up. Fifth and final one. Here we go. I was born May 29th, 1917 in Brookline, Massachusetts, the son of a businessman and a philanthropist.
Oh, yeah.
Are you writing something in? Cody.
So Cody appears to be locking in.
I don't know what Cody's on right now. Continue, please, Chris.
Sure thing. For 20 points, I changed schools once due to an appendectomy, then almost a second time because I exploded a toilet with a firecracker.
I have a thought.
I was just about to ask if that felt helpful or not helpful.
No.
Nope, not going for it. I have a thought, but I'm not going for it.
I don't even have a thought.
Okay. For 15 points. In college at Harvard, I wrote occasionally for the school newspaper, but mostly focused on football, not politics.
No, my thought's wrong. Nope. Oh, well. Nope.
No.
Passing?
No. I see what the hints are pointing toward, but I don't know that I can't fill in the blanks. So.
And Dave, you're passing?
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Lock that in,
Okay.
hold it up. We'll go on for Sean. Good. For 10 points, I served in the Navy for 4 years, but my family name quickly landed me a spot in the U.S. House at the age of 30.
I'm pretty sure I got it.
Not enough to get. I mean, at this point, I should probably just do it because fucking whatever.
Cody?
But
What?
How did you know this?
he didn't. He's wrong. Or I think. Or are you now? Did it circle
If
back
it's
around?
who I'm thinking of right now, I'm impressed.
Passing, Sean?
I'm gonna pass.
For 5 points, my performance in the first televised debates helped me become the 35th president, though I did not
Oh,
finish my
shit.
term.
Yeah, I got it right.
I still don't know it.
Well, I'm gonna gain 15 points.
Oh,
I think you got that.
yeah,
like
5. I mean, 10 points on you.
I'm just trying to think of how many. I went
Yep.
Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy.
Nick had it correct. It is indeed John F. Kennedy.
Damn.
I thought I got
Cody?
it wrong because I thought he was younger than born in 17.
What always makes me so happy is like when I look at this and think, okay, I didn't get it until the very last clue, so there's nothing to feel really sad about.
Okay, so never mind. I was right. I got it right.
And you got
Nicely
on the
done.
first one, Cody?
Yes.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I read like 3 Kennedy biographies in high school. I was very interested. I'm not kidding. I was very interested in John F. Kennedy's life.
Okay.
Well, I stumbled into a thing he was a ringer for. But hey, that's the best part about trivia, right? You never know what you
I
know.
really thought that he should have been born like 22 or 23 and not 17. That's what made me like freak out for a
You
second.
got some Slumdog Millionaire shit going on right now.
My guess after number
Where's the
2
chat?
is yeah. My guess after number 2 was going to be Holden Caulfield.
What's the
pretty
maximum
funny.
amount of points that's possible in this next round, Chris?
Can Sean hold his lead no matter what? Is his question.
It's going to be, I think, 150.
Oh, then absolutely not. Okay.
All right. So higher, lower. We haven't done this in a bit,
Sean, why
but
don't you just dress like this guy instead of your balloon penis?
Maybe I will, and I'll get a tattoo on my chest too.
you're all going
And
to
you
just
get-
lock
yeah,
in
you do
answers.
that.
This is based on global search results in 2017. Keep that
Okay.
in mind. Global
Okay.
2017. We're going to start with a baseline, and then we're going to look at a second thing, and you're going to tell me if you think that was searched more or less often than what came before it. Correct answers are worth 10 points apiece. You can even just draw an arrow on your whiteboard, and then when you reveal, just hold it up whatever way you want it to be, up or down.
Oh,
Makes it pretty simple.
what a cool
Can
idea.
I just do the
No,
wrestling
because
thing?
then you could cheat.
What was, up and then
In the time, you could go like side thumb and then see Dave's answer and go like, "Row." So no, you may not. You may draw an arrow and you may hold it
Can I
upside
draw
down
a
or right
thumb,
side up.
thumbs up, thumbs down?
No. Okay, let me get the mouse over there. I don't think I'm showing cursors. Let me fix that so I can see what the fuck I'm doing.
2017. Oh shit, Dave! I'm only 5 points behind you after that.
I know getting 2 right on the first one really helped when I got 0 at one point or 5.
Yeah, I love that game.
I don't like that. Well, like
I
it's,
fucking love
it's
that
fun.
game.
It's a well-made game. I'm just not very good at it.
I'm trying to find my mouse. I will find it eventually. You'll see.
Yeah, I am pretty clearly better than you at that one.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Oh, I think I know what's
yeah.
happening.
You
Hold
got it
on.
multiple times.
I can fix this.
that's sad.
To be fair, I don't know anything about John F. Kennedy. Now, if you had a category
Okay.
involved people that were like Suns players,
Wow, we're starting off with a doozy that doesn't even fit on the screen because I had to set the window. Facebook has 2.5 billion average monthly searches. Is Google higher or lower than Facebook?
oh, I see. Okay,
Okay, everybody ready?
yeah.
So let's see your answers, please. And as
Okay.
always, we'll click on the one that has the most answers. So
Dave and I
we have,
higher.
We have 2 hires. Let's go higher.
Damn.
It is lower.
Lower.
As I'm in the midst of applying
Oh,
for
good.
residency right now. Wish me luck. Grammarly has again
Is he
been
gonna
a
explain
lifesaver
why
with my
Google
application,
is?
helping me write my personal
Hold on, I can
statement.
fix this. There.
My reason for
Fixed.
going up was because I really thought that it was going to be people typing Google into Google.
Same thing, Dave. Exactly. People Google. Yeah.
All right, so 10 points for Cody.
Oh, why did I erase my board? Oh, you fucking idiot.
No, don't erase the board. We need that for stuff. All right, so we have to reset it now. But Hulk Hogan has 450,000 average monthly service. Plato, higher or lower than Hulk Hogan?
Lower.
All 3 lower. Plato is a tie, which means everyone is correct.
So we couldn't have got it wrong?
Apparently not. That does happen on occasion.
Oh. Well.
They were. I don't fucking believe for a second they were identically the same.
Average.
Yeah, they round.
Who the fuck is that guy?
All right, Plato, 450,000 average monthly searches. George Best,
Who the fuck is
higher
that guy?
or lower?
It looks,
You have
look
image
at-
clues.
Who the fuck is he?
Who is that?
So we're. Oh, I see. Lower. Oh.
We have higher, higher, and lower, so we'll go higher. It is lower.
Hell yeah.
So Sean is correct.
I should have believed because I don't know who the fuck he is.
I guess
Soccer
he was
player.
some, like super famous soccer player in Europe, and so he's going to.
If he was a super famous soccer player, I'd know who the fuck he is. That's why I'm so mad.
Yeah. Islam has 823,000 average monthly searches. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grant, wait.
Now,
Wait.
Chris, to be fair,
Is the search Grand Theft Auto or is it Grand?
I had no idea. I didn't make this site, so good fucking luck.
but
Hold on. But Trevor's picture is there.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
It's okay. We can protest this one if
Can you
it's.
wear that? I don't even
If it
wear
were
that clothing
me,
with Trevor.
I would assume that the typo is on the site and not the search, but I have no idea, so
Okay.
don't let that influence your decision. We have all 3 higher. It is higher.
Fuck yeah.
Now it'd be hilarious if it really was Grand Theft Auto.
And it just goes one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one person searched and they feel really stupid about it. All right, Grand Theft Auto is 1.5 million. Code Computer Love, higher or lower than Grand Theft Auto 5? Lower, lower, lower. It sure feels like it should be lower. Yeah, 1,600. So you were all correct.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto is like one of the, if not the biggest video game ever.
Ever.
Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, yeah. No, we're good. We're past it.
Code Computer Love, 1,600 average monthly searches. Encore Watt, higher or lower?
I went higher. We all went higher.
Triple higher?
1,600, yeah.
It is slightly higher
Yeah,
at
like what do you have to do? I
368,000.
get 1,600 on my name alone. So like,
Abortion. Higher or lower than 368,000?
okay, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
All three have higher. It is somehow tied again.
Hey!
How have we hit two ties
You know
in the
what? I
same
don't feel
episode?
that bad about this though because we all went higher. Jesus,
Come on!
Well, we're
It's supposed
just
to
gonna,
be a family game.
we're just gonna go ahead and get out of that and keep going to a different one. What do you say?
It's gonna be again.
I also would have guessed higher, unfortunately.
We're gonna skip the
Higher
next
as well
one
on
too,
that
right?
Well,
No, we
it'll
can
just-
just-
by
it'll
by
glitch
getting
out.
it wrong. That's why I went the way I
Oh,
did.
okay,
was to
okay.
try
Here
and
we
get
go.
it out of there. I could have maybe refreshed too. All right, so pretending we didn't see the second part of that. Human Rights has 246,000 average monthly services. Yoko Ono, higher or lower? We have 5 left after this one. We have lower, lower, higher, so we will go lower. And it is higher.
Why?
Yeah.
Did she do something in
Who's searching
2017?
her?
No, because I was gonna say probably now she still has eye search.
Is she
gives a
dead?
shit?
Yeah, Yoko Ono.
Well,
She's
we
that
can't-
woman who killed the
Can't
Beatles.
do this one either.
Well,
here,
it's
just
lower.
we'll get back to Yoko this way. There we go. All right, Yoko Ono has
guessed that.
301,000 average monthly searches. Tom and Jerry, higher or lower? Okay, 2 hires and a lower. So
I
far,
gotta
when
roll
Sean's
with
been by
Yoko.
himself, he's been correct both times.
Oh,
Sean,
Not
get the
this
fuck out
time.
of here. Parents are trying to find where do I watch Thomas and Jerry?
Didn't a movie come out?
Thomas.
Like,
and-
It did.
It did.
Tom and Jerry has 1.8 million.
wait, wait,
SpongeBob
wait,
SquarePants,
No, no,
higher
no,
or
hold on.
lower?
Obviously,
Cody, you know you can just keep the same arrow, right?
I know, but I fucked it up.
All 3 higher.
What?
Oh, okay.
That's factually not true.
Yeah, I think that one's
It was
wrong.
lower. Maybe that was close to when the Tom and Jerry movie came out. I don't know.
It had to have been because there's no fucking way.
Yeah, but maybe this survey was conducted in 1970.
Is it when she died?
2017.
So 2017, NFL has 13.6 million monthly searches. Aretha Franklin, higher or lower? Lower. She had not died yet. She died when I was editor, so I
Okay.
think that was late 2018. And it is
Yeah.
lower.
Then if she didn't die yet, then there's no way.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more. Aretha Franklin, 368,000. Nigel Mansell, higher or lower?
Eat the same fucking arrow.
2
Oh,
lowers.
no.
No.
Nigel is less than
No,
Aretha
no.
Franklin.
Jesus
I'd never even heard of
Christ.
Nigel Mansell.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Woo!
He is lower.
Sean, you're really
I
towing the
just
line
think
in this game today. It's just...
And then the last one, teacher training, higher or lower than 33,100 monthly searches.
I hope...
The judges would have been more concerned about that if the outcome was in doubt at this point, but you're not catching him at this point, so we don't have to worry too much about it. All 3 higher.
Well, if there's no wheel, then Sean already
Oh,
won, right?
It's lower. No.
Well, no, there is a thing.
Okay.
God, this is the week that.
Back to the chat.
Fuck.
This is just Peter. I appreciate your participation here. Where's everybody
Oh, I
else?
like it.
Yeah, he's been on the higher lower. He was really joining us for the ride. Here we are in silence. There's no background music for this because this will have its own music when the time comes. So let's go back to the other screen real quick before we do this, just to show off the scores. We can read them off for the people who are doing the podcast version. So at the end of the regular portion of the game, where we would normally head to the wheel, Sean's in first place with 595 points. Cody's in second with 520. Dave's in third with 515.
I've never been more disappointed.
You had a
with
really
myself.
bad day.
I really did. This is as poorly as I've ever done.
So, let's talk about what we're doing for our final round. The order of your finish here is going to dictate the order in which you tackle this round. You're going to be doing an identical challenge, but the benefit of being in first at the end of the regular round is that you get to go last here and know how many correct answers you have to beat in this segment which is called the Wonder Wall. This is an example on the screen. These are not the answers you're going to see on your wall. However, this will show you what this looks like so that when you play, you're not like, what the hell is going on? This is from the game show Winning Lions. It was a very short-lived Dick Clark project on CBS. It was their answer for Millionaire. Its regular game fucking sucked. It was the worst game show I've ever seen, but its bonus round was fucking cool. And it's the Wonder Wall. You see before you 49 answers with the numbers and then the answers after them. You're going to be asked a series of trivia questions, and I need you to give me the number and answer for that trivia question. You're going to have 3 minutes to get as many correct as you can. Dave is going to go first because he was in last place at the end, so he's going to set the bar. Then Cody's going to go, then Sean. I'll go over the rules real quick, and then I will send Cody and Sean downstairs so that Dave can play by himself without them seeing all the answers, because you're all going to have the same question. So how you do is just going to be dependent on how well you do. It's not going to be like, well, he had easier questions or this or that. It's going to be up to you and your own ability to answer these questions.
Each one of these worth 5 points?
There is no point value. Whoever gets the most of these right wins. So Sean is going to know when he walks back up here what the two of you have done and how far he has to get, because the element of this is what's at the bottom of the screen. Forget about the money. That's what the show did. We don't care about that. You see 0 out of 20, trying to get 20 correct answers in 3 minutes. You see 3 strikes. So you can get up to 3 answers wrong, but the third answer strikes you out and you finish with 0. So keep that in mind. You can get 2 strikes and it's no problem whatsoever. You pick up a third strike, your score is 0 correct answers. So that's the risk you're going to have to weigh. When you get to 2 strikes, you can choose to end at any time, even if there's time left on the clock. If you get up to an answer and you're like, oh, God, I don't know, you can step off of it if you want to, or you can guess and try and keep going. That's up to you and how far you want to push things in your strategy. You also have 2 passes. So if at any point you're like, God, I have no idea, I don't even want to guess, and you just want to get off the question, you can pass up to 2 times. Those are the green arrows you see at the bottom. And you also have 2 pit stops. Pit stops are 15-second pauses so that you can basically look around the board, catch your breath, give your brain a little break because it's going to move pretty quickly here as you're trying to get this many right in 3 minutes. So use those pit stops accordingly. My recommendation to you, because this is new to everyone, is that you do it when you're struggling to find an answer. When you know one but you can't seem to locate it, hit a pit stop. Just say pit stop. We'll stop the clock for 15 seconds. You can't answer during that span, but you can answer as soon as the pit stop is over. So use that to look around the board, look at some other answers, give your eyes a break, whatever. So 3 strikes, you're out, but 2 strikes is fine. 2 passes, 2 pit stops, as many correct answers as you can in 3 minutes. I will remind you of these before it's your turn, but any questions now while you're all here?
No.
I
chose the wrong week to be up by like a bunch of points.
Yeah. We're not
God
writing
damn
this
it.
down. This is all verbal, right?
Yes, because it's only going to be you playing one at a time. And
So
then
do
Dave,
we need to like go into the office, Chris?
Yeah, you two are going to go down to the office and chill. I will text, I don't know, Cody, I guess,
I'll
because
bring my
he's second. So you two get to go down to the office now. Dave's going to try this out first.
And you're going to show me a different screen of answers. That's
Correct.
yes.
These are not the answers the 3 of you are
these are
facing.
I've been memorizing them.
Nope,
Oh,
I said that up front.
Well,
So then
Funkasaurus is on there. I was really curious what Funkasaurus was.
you're going to ask me questions, and I have to pick what number it is.
Yes, when you are answering, I need both the number and the answer.
Yeah, so Dave, you know the answer off the top of your head. You're going to have to find it.
Correct.
And the number associated.
Because if you just give me an answer without a number, it is not correct. It's not wrong either, but I'm going to make you give me a number before we move on.
Nobody
all right.
So-
answers right.
You know, if I ask you, where's money made? You're going to say 36 U.S. Treasury. I'll go, correct, and we'll keep going and keep going. Make sense?
All right.
Fuck.
So Cody and Sean, please head down to the office.
Man, why did I get the weird one? Your fault, Cody.
You know, Sean used to complain about me bitching about losing and being a bad loser or whatever, and he's even worse, I think. Because he can't defend himself now. This is the best part. This is just
That's
me,
right. Their
so.
chairs are empty now.
They gone.
It's just me and Dave. So Dave,
know.
I am going to change windows because you need to have the sound as well for when answers are correct. So you should now have just the game window, correct?
It's just the game window.
It'll also be a little bigger, which is nice because it could be a little small when nestled in the other window. Let me just double check. Everybody in chat is still good. You can still see Dave. You can still see the board. Yeah, audience participation is going to be tough, but you do get to kind of see, like, you can play along. The downside is it's going to be 3 times, but you can also see how each person does. So could be interesting. I've always thought this is one of the coolest bonus rounds, so it's my chance to run it. All right, let me make sure things are ready on my end because I got to transfer some stuff. There's a whole control panel for it. I need to resize it so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. I also need to make sure I don't put too many windows on top of Dave. Bless you.
Thank you. I couldn't mute quick enough.
Yeah, you tried. I know. All right. We're going to set a different game pack. So, just a reminder. Up to 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out. 2 passes. 2 pit stops. Take the pit stops just by telling me pit stop.
Yep.
Otherwise, I need number and answer. You're trying to get as many questions right as you can out of 20 in the 3 minutes. But, of course, if you get stuck on one and you're out of passes and you're on 2 strikes, you'll have the option to bail out. Just say, I'm bailing out. That's fine. It's going to flash at the bottom, too, when that option is available. So that's going to be up to you to decide.
All
3 minutes
right.
on the clock. Dave,
I'm
are
very
you
nervous.
ready?
I am so nervous right now. This is high pressure, but let's do it.
All right, let's reveal the Wonder Wall.
Ah,
You will have 15 seconds to study this board, take a look at the answers, memorize what you can. As soon as that bar clears, your 3 minutes will begin, and I'll ask you the first question. Best of luck to you. I hope it's fun and not stressful.
Right. It'll be stressful.
Probably will be. Here we go. What is the last name of the actor who plays Raymond on Everybody Loves Raymond?
God. Why am I blanking on this? I cannot find it. Oh, 3 Romano.
Which breakfast cereal has been featuring athletes on its box for more than 100 years?
45 Wheaties.
Which restaurant is home to the Whopper?
33 Burger King.
Which city would you be visiting if you fly into LaGuardia Airport?
12 New York.
Which paper towel is known as the Quicker Picker Upper?
44 Bounty.
Before Donald Trump, who was the last U.S. president not to serve 2 consecutive terms?
Where is it? 25 Bush.
Where in the human body would you find the cerebellum? 2 minutes left. Both passes, no strikes.
Where is that? Pit stop.
Sorry, gotta click it. Okay, you're in a pit stop. 15 seconds. Catch your breath. Find any answers you're looking for.
Found it. That's 10.
As soon as the clock resumes, which will happen here in 5 seconds, you can give me your answer then, and we will continue. Here we go.
23 Brain.
To which country would you go to be photographed in front of the Eiffel Tower?
Finding is the worst freaking part.
Minute 38, still no strikes, still 2 passes.
I gotta find this stupid thing.
Which country
27
would-
France. There it is. Jeez.
What type of creature is Stuart Little? Minute 18, no strikes, 2 passes.
I'm gonna pass. I can't find it. Oh Jesus! 14 mouse.
In the animated movie, what is the name of the Lion King?
29 Simba.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
13 my no. Take that back. Take that back. 32 Da Vinci.
You've been shipwrecked with TV's Ginger, Marianne, the skipper, and the professor. Where are you?
7 Gilligan's Island.
Kale, okra, and artichoke are all types of what?
Pass. I'm not gonna find it.
Which contemporary African-American author wrote I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings? 30 seconds, no passes left.
5 Maya Angelou.
Many mammals glide, but what's the only mammal that can truly fly?
30 Bat.
In what Chinese square were the student riots of 1989 held?
46 Tiananmen.
What is the former name of the region made famous by the musical The King and I, now known as Thailand? 5 seconds.
38 Siam.
What was Disney's first animated feature film?
Finding this stupid thing.
The time is up. 15
not bad.
correct answers, $100,000 if you were playing on the game show.
I feel pretty. If I can find these faster, that's my only problem. I knew these.
That is the whole game, though.
All right.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
going to reset the board. Dave, you can just hang out. You don't have to leave. I mean,
I
obviously,
feel
you
good
shouldn't be
about
talking.
15, honestly.
I think 15 is a good number to have set. We'll see how the other two do. I need to text Cody to come up, so give me a moment. I don't have a fancy producer running the show. It's just me. Come on up. Send.
When you said who painted, I immediately went to Michelangelo. I was like, nope.
If you had
Didn't
said
matter.
his name, we would have had to accept it. But
Yeah.
because you had not completed the answer, we could allow you the time to
Yeah.
figure it out. All right,
I'm
so let me
I'm
type
mad
in
I
the
couldn't find
results so I
mouse.
don't forget. What's that?
I found mouse for Stuart Little immediately after I said pass.
I know, but
So-
it's too late.
So mad. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't give him answers, Maisie.
I swear, if Maisie cheats and helps Sean win, I'm gonna be so angry because I'd be so happy if I came back.
All right, welcome back, Cody. This is going to end up going longer than I expected, but it's okay. Well, not this part, just the whole show.
Because I was talking shit to Sean. It's fine.
It's a rare thing because now I have to. It's more trivia. I have to like collect and write.
I had an
All
ice
right.
cream while I was downstairs, so I feel great.
Yeah, that's good.
Man, that's not fair.
So your
You gotta
brain's running on
interact.
all cylinders. Then that's good. All right, Cody,
Wait, do I get to know how many Dave got?
you do because that's the advantage of you finishing second.
Sweet.
Now, of course, Sean's going to get to know what you both have, so you're going to be able to go from there. So Dave got 15 correct.
Oh, I'm fucked. That takes the pressure off, honestly. Because if you got like 9, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I have to make sure I get halfway. But this is great. Okay.
So, same rules still apply, just as a reminder. Up to 3 strikes, that's 3. But the third strike and you're out. So you can get 2
yeah,
and
but I
it's
have every
fine.
incentive to just get 3 strikes. If I miss the first 3 questions, it doesn't matter.
You
Or
could do
pass
that,
them.
yes. I don't think you're going to. So 3 strikes, you're out. 2 passes, 2 pit stops. Use the pit stops to help if you're trying to find an answer and can't, to save you time. You get a 15-second break.
Do I get these asked in the same order that Dave got them asked?
Yes. Everyone's doing an identical board.
All
so
right,
that
that's
way
what I was
it's-
curious about. Okay,
it's
then
just how well you do it. So for the audience, you're going to see the same one 3 times, which hurts for the trivia, but for the drama of it, now you get to see how each person performs because it's identical questions, identical board.
there's no drama with me. It's fine.
All right, are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
We have 3 minutes on the clock. We're going to reveal the Wonder Wall. You have 15 seconds before we start to study it, look it over, memorize what you can. Once the red bar empties, the clock will start, and I'll ask you the first question.
I can hear Sean downstairs somehow.
Yeah, they're loud. Here we go. What is the last name of the actor who plays Raymond on Everybody Loves Raymond?
3, Romano.
Which breakfast cereal has been featuring athletes on its box for more than 100 years?
45, Wheaties.
Which restaurant is home to the Whopper?
33, Burger King.
Which city would you be visiting if you fly into LaGuardia Airport?
12, New York.
Which paper towel is known as the Quicker Picker Upper?
9, Brawny.
Incorrect. 44, Bounty. 1 strike. Before Donald Trump, who was the last U.S. president not to serve consecutive terms? 2:15.
Pit stop.
We are in a pit stop. 15 seconds. Can't give me an answer during this time, but look for what you're looking for. Memorize what else you can. Take a slight break. As soon as the bar empties and the clock restarts, you can give me your answer and we will continue. Here we go.
40, Carter.
No, incorrect. 25, Bush. Keep in mind you can bail out now if you need to. Also have 2 passes. Where in the human body would you find the cerebellum?
Pass.
To which country would you go to be photographed in front of the Eiffel Tower?
Fuck is it? 27, France.
What type of creature is Stuart Little? Minute 30 left.
Pit stop.
Okay, we're in our second pit stop. No pit stops left. 2 strikes. 1 pass left. Minute 28. 5 correct so far. Once the bar depletes, you can give me your answer and we will continue. Here we go.
14, Mouse.
In the animated movie, what is the name of the Lion King?
Fuck is everything? 29 Simba.
I know this pain so well.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
$32 Da Vinci.
You've been shipwrecked with TV's Ginger, Marianne, the skipper, and the professor. Where are you?
7 Gilligan's Island.
Kale, okra, and artichoke are all types of what?
47 vegetable.
Which contemporary African-American author wrote I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings?
48 Toni Morrison.
Correct answer is 5, Maya Angelou. And unfortunately, you have struck out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this at all.
I love this. This is so much fun.
I don't like it at all.
Well, there you have it. Let me text Sean.
I was like, you text him?
Yeah, or you can. That's fine. But
No, that's fine. You got it.
maybe he'll get 2 texts.
Should I text him?
Yeah, you tell him it's done. It's ready.
Yeah.
I wish we could do like soundproof headphones and stuff. I mean, I know that's just an extra cost. So if someone wants to donate like real good soundproof headphones, I mean, Sean.
It's not that hard. I just don't like it. Chris will tell you when you get in and seated at your chair.
All right.
I love this.
So, Sean, in the last position, you now know the score to beat to win the game. It is 15.
God damn it. What? And they have to be here watching me? This is bullshit.
Yep, they both get to sit here now because they're
I
already
have
done.
the advantage. Okay. All right.
So just a reminder, just as I gave Cody, and of course Dave had just heard the rules, but 3 minutes on the clock, which I need to set.
I was going to get up, but I forgot, like, America has to hear me. I was just going to yell to you the answers.
Like go and deal in front of the TV and be close to it.
Yeah.
So you have 3 minutes on the clock, up to 3 strikes, but the third strike and you're out,
Yeah.
and your score is 0.
Did you strike out, Cody?
Yep.
Okay.
2 passes, 2 pit stops. Use the
Yep.
pit stops ideally when you're looking for an answer and can't find it to save you time. It freezes the clock. You can't give me an answer during it, but you can give it as soon as it restarts.
Got it.
Any questions?
No.
So number beat is 15. Let's reveal the Wonder Wall. You're going to have 15 seconds to look this over, study it, memorize what you can.
Oh, this is not the type of trivia that I'm going to do well with.
Once the bar depletes, the clock will start, and I will read you your first question. Here we go. What is the name of the actor who plays Raymond on Everybody Loves Raymond? The last name of the actor.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Romano, number 3.
Which breakfast cereal has been featuring athletes on its box for more than 100 years?
Wheaties, but I don't see it. 45.
Which restaurant is home to the Whopper?
Burger King. 33.
Which city would you be visiting if you fly into LaGuardia Airport?
Let's do the pause.
Okay, you're in a pit stop. 15 seconds. Catch your breath. Look for your answer. You can give it as soon as the red bar depletes and the clock restarts. Which city would you be visiting if you fly into LaGuardia Airport? Here we go.
New York, 12.
Which paper towel is known as the quicker picker upper?
Bounty. Brawny, 9?
44. Bounty.
What?
Before Donald Trump, who was the last U.S. president not to serve 2 consecutive terms?
25 Bush.
Where in the human body would you find the cerebellum?
23 brain.
To which country would you go to be photographed in front of the Eiffel Tower?
27 France.
What type of creature is Stuart Little?
14 mouse.
In the animated movie, what is the name of the Lion King?
29 Simba.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Minute 30. 9 correct, 1 strike. No passes used
32
yet.
Da Vinci.
You've been shipwrecked with TV's Ginger, Marianne, the skipper, and the professor. Where are you?
Pause.
Okay, second pit stop. 15 seconds again. No pit stops remaining. You have 1 strike. You have 2 passes left.
Can I repeat the question or no?
You've been shipwrecked with TV's Ginger, Marianne, the skipper, and the professor. Where are you?
It's 7
This is getting
Gilligan's
scary.
So as soon as the
Oh,
timer
got
restarts, please give me your answer.
Oh, sorry. 7 Gilligan's Island.
Kale, okra, and artichoke are all types of what?
24. Wait. Hold on. 47 vegetables.
Which contemporary African-American author wrote I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings?
5 Maya Angelou.
Many mammals glide, but what's the only mammal that can truly fly?
42 Flying Squirrel.
No. 30, bat, second strike. In what Chinese square were the student riots of 1989 held? 35 seconds.
Pass.
What is the former name of the region made famous by the musical The King and I, now known as Thailand?
36 Cambodia?
The answer is 38 Siam.
You know what? I should have passed again.
You should have passed again, yeah. So 2 short of where Dave ended up. Dave is now the winner of Trivia Night 10.
My last to first. This is the first time this happened.
Questions.
What was Disney's
Dave,
first?
shut the fuck up. Yeah, what are the next ones?
What was Disney's first animated feature film?
Oh, so that's Snow White.
According to Bill Haley in the comments, what is it we're going to rock around?
Christmas tree.
Should have been Christmas tree.
The clock was up there. You would have probably seen
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
it. In the Arthurian legend, what's the name of King Arthur's advisor and mentor?
Merlin.
49.
Mm-hmm. What global conflict was staged between the Axis powers and the Allied powers? World War II and I were up there.
Oh,
World War II it would have been.
Looked for World War II.
It was two, but there's you've probably noticed every answer has an accompanying like red herring answer.
Yeah.
So that was a particularly bad one if you went too quick. The last 4 were the children's character Peter Cottontail's what kind of animal?
Rabbit. Which
What U.S. president was a former actor who survived an assassination attempt?
Reagan.
Cody wrote him earlier.
Reagan.
What's the name of the
I wrote him
2015
earlier.
Disney Pixar film that showcased personified emotions?
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
And what soft drink was originally sold as a nerve tonic medicine to relieve exhaustion? You had Coca-Cola and Pepsi up there.
I think it was Coca-Cola, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I probably would have just stopped by then anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. The odds
No,
of getting
I
to the
really
25th are slim.
Should have passed, is what I'm hearing. Oh, well.
Was it Coke or Pepsi?
It was Coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been my guess, but I don't
The
think
better
I
trick question would have been
guessed.
Coke or Dr. Pepper, honestly.
Hey, take it up with the guys who
I'm
made
just
winning
saying.
lines.
Cool.
It'd been a better trick question.
It was also last because to get there, you have to have answered everything up to that point and passed twice
everything.
and gotten 2
Yeah.
strikes to get to the 25th question, basically. So
Well, I can say I would have wanted the wheel, but maybe I get bankrupt right away. And so, but I would say the wheel does a better job of acknowledging point differential.
So
That's all.
you started this show by being like, I finally could say, fuck you, wheel. I hate the wheel so much. I'm so glad we don't have a wheel.
Yep.
And then somehow
I didn't know
we have gotten to the last round and you're like reaching out. I'm like, wheel, I wanted you. I
Why?
needed you to save me.
I would have liked something that did not almost completely erase the point differential. That's
It's
all I'm
fun.
saying.
Sean's
It's
upset.
funny to me. It's funny to
went-
me because he's trying to gaslight us.
No.
but
I'm
we
just
have
saying the
recorded
pendulum
evidence.
went all the way to the other side. That's all I'm saying. That's it. It
So
was
Sean,
fun. It was a fun
this
game.
this would be entry number 4 in the person who led at the going into the final round did
Yeah,
not win.
That's true. But it was a weird final round. It's its own
This was-
stats.
I have
It's-
not had more fun in a trivia game other than doing that. That was great. I love that.
Oh, it
Dave's-
was so bad
Dave-
tonight. Oh,
Dave's
it's
gonna,
weird.
Dave's gonna
There's
enjoy
almost
playing
like,
it by himself.
Dave, there's almost like a correlation between when
No.
you suck ass.
No, he was very
and
happy
are
when I
not
came-
having fun.
No, he was
yeah.
very happy when I came up here.
Yeah, because he did well in the last round.
Yeah.
That's my
I
point.
thought it was fun.
Oh, it's
I thought
no
it was
fun when I'm losing. But then when he wins,
What
he's
are you
like, oh,
talking
this is
about?
the most fun I've ever had in trivia, I think.
You.
He meant the only the
He's
final
so
round. It was
fucking
fun.
transparent.
He was
Give me
fun in
a
the final
fucking
round for
break.
him.
You're a
Like
horrible loser.
Mr. Cellophane, over here.
By the way,
You seen that movie?
my point, by the way, of would I know the later questions
Thank
better? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the final 5 that Chris read off, I'm like, well, those are easy.
I should have passed. Man, the time thing, you panic and you just do it.
I just think it's annoying.
There's a couple
more than
like
anything.
flying squirrel, and I know bat.
Yeah.
That's another problem. But then you rush when
But did you think the
it's-
bat was a bird?
No,
To be
I
fair,
just
Sean,
saw a flying
did the
squirrel
same.
and was like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I did a similar thing where I start where with the Mona Lisa question, I started to go 13 Micah. Nope, Da Vinci. Like I almost answered wrong because of that same thing. I bailed out. So
You don't have to commiserate. You win.
I-
So you're like the guy from the champions team who visits the losers like message board and is like, I just want to say you guys did really great and it was really fun. I know you're probably mad, but what a great effort and what a fun series. And everybody on the message board's like, fucking get out of here. You don't relate. That's Dave.
I don't think Sean's taking this loss very well.
I
No,
was
he's doing
fine
really
until Dave always says this. The consummate front runner, Dave Robinson.
oh my god.
Oh yeah, we know, Dave. This has been a thing going back, fucking as long as I've known you, 20 years now.
The problem is
Chris
you
knows.
take my-
You're not gonna
you
gaslight
take my
me now.
enjoyment. You take my enjoyment as front running. I'm sorry I enjoyed the game. It's not because I was good at it. I thought it was well crafted. That's it. I said it before you came up.
Tomato on that one. I'm not front running. I'm just having a lot of fun when I win, and I want everyone to
To know the truth, he would have
that
had to
I
watch
won.
the show and seen how it was done, and then you would have known, was Dave enjoying watching the show do the bonus round like that?
I'd never seen the show. Chris is just enjoying, us fighting at this point, or hating it. I'm not sure which one.
Chris knows the truth. He has been victim to it. Dave frontrunner Robinson.
I think Sean being this worked up is like really all I wanted
yeah, but like
out of
when
this
you
show. It's like
won-
I also won.
Cody, your
think about-
consistency is amazing. To be fair, Cody, you said the very beginning you cared about one thing and one thing only, and
I mean, I got it. Like, I didn't win. I'm not gonna winning 3 times in a row is pretty hard. Like, Sean is as worked up as I possibly could have imagined it, and seeing him this worked up when his dumb fucking Smurf suit
No,
is
no.
like the
But
best
it's
case
only-
scenario.
But it's only because of Dave. You won last week. I didn't get worked up. I think you did a good job.
you won, you front runner.
Last
Or
week?
you didn't lose.
No, I didn't win last
You
week.
didn't get last.
The last doesn't matter. If we were worried about
Yeah,
second place,
I finished last. I got 10, and I got wrong, and you got 13.
yeah,
and
I
you got it
wouldn't
wrong,
have.
so.
If we're keeping track of second place, I would
So
have.
you got
I would have
silver.
just stopped when I beat Cody.
I mean, but really, if you ain't first or last, so you're also last. Actually,
Well, that's kind of my thinking. It's like we're not tracking season stats of second place.
of how many silvers you get.
Nor should we, because then it decentivizes like going for it.
So in the Olympics, when someone wins the medal count, but they had 1 gold and like 38 silvers, and one country had like 3 golds, and that was it, that country with 3 golds finished above the other country, right?
No.
Well, I mean, we're not
That's so different.
incentivizing. We're
That
incentivizing not
would,
finishing
that
second.
would be like if a country could have gotten gold if they tried really hard, but they were like, no, we have to go for it, and then they fall out of the rankings completely.
Yeah, I also think that only works if there's only 3 countries competing.
Well, there's only 3 countries in my Olympics, okay?
Yeah. No, in the Olympics, if I'm in second and I'm like, I can try to get first, but I'm probably going to
Dave,
blow my
How does
ACL.
it feel to be America as
Or-
Russia over here is losing its mind on you?
Or if I blow my
All
ACL, then I'm last. I'm just going to
USA.
stick with the silver.
USA.
Silver medal's great.
All I know is part of Dave's happiness is also relief because he thought you were going to beat his ass.
Well, I should have. I had a pass left.
I think you had, 11 or 12 with no strikes?
Yeah. So here's the problem. I did the game theory where you're just like, that should never happen. And you should never strike out before you use your last pass.
Yeah, probably.
So that's
Mhm.
so
People
that's,
did on the show, too, though, to be fair. People left pit stops on the table.
Yep.
The person who won the most on that show won $500,000. She got 19 correct, and she had a pit stop left.
Yeah.
So she could have at least taken the 15 seconds. She might not have known it still, but she could have taken that time to think about it and maybe won $1 million. But she forgot because she's like, oh, fuck, 6 seconds, button to bail out. Because in
Damn.
the show, if you have to bail out before you run out of time because of the money component. We're not doing that here.
And
It
I
was
knew
just,
like the next like 4.
it was either
Well, and
bail
wouldn't-
out for strikes or strike out.
It wouldn't even
basically.
matter because I passed. And then I would have needed 3 more.
So, Dave, you got
Which-
to
Yeah, but you
got
had
to
like 35.
question-
You had 35 seconds
18,
left. You
yeah.
could have gotten 3 more.
You got to question 20 then, Dave, and then you stopped because you had 15
No,
right.
I got to 15. I didn't get any strikes, or I passed
okay.
1. I think I passed once.
So
I
you just ran out of time.
Yeah, I
okay.
took too long looking for them. I had
Got
one
it,
pit
okay.
stop. I should have
I
used
fucked
it.
up. Which makes me feel a little bit better. I
No, Sean, I was terrified you were going to beat me.
I gifted it. I gifted it. I played bad.
You are now saying you gifted Dave.
Well, not like.
Wow.
I'm just saying it was mine to lose, and I lost. I don't think. I've rooted for plenty of teams where it was theirs to win.
Sean's in the post game press conference is just straight up saying, I'm the better team, but it wasn't my day. I gave the game away. I gave him the victory.
In the press conference, I'd be like, we positioned ourselves to win, but it was too many mental mistakes at the end. That's what it would have been.
So physically, you're better than Dave, but mentally, you made too many mistakes.
I don't think that's what that means. I think it just means
mental mistakes. You didn't make physical mistakes. You made mental mistakes.
We played a good game, but the difference was the mental mistakes.
Okay.
I mean, that's true. I knew the next fucking 4 or 5 answers. It literally came down to I should have passed.
Sean also gave me the "you only talk when you're up" thing, so that's fun.
That is true. You're like Zion Williamson, basically, where you're like doing a 360 dunk on the Suns that you're beating by 10. That's Dave.
Well, thank you to everybody who stuck with it for this long. I don't know why you're still watching, but you are, and I appreciate that. To Peter and Maisie and Mike was in the chat. I saw Andy at one point. I saw a username I didn't recognize, but I'm guessing might have been Matt. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody else was watching at Doug's house. Doug's around, etc. Thank you for watching. That's Trivia Night 10. Dave is a champion. We'll be back next time with Trivia Night 11, and the wheel will return because I don't have the time to write trivia like that and run that.
God, those are
because it's tiring as fuck.
Unearned fucking champion one ever. Fucking. That's my fault, though. That's my fault, everybody.
When you look back at the history books,
if there's any
this
Sean
one's just going to stand out.
Which there might not be, but if there are any, they're going to be like, man, he fucking blew it. And you're right. I did. It's true.
There are not. That's what we learned.
There might not be.
There's one
but
downstairs.
If there is, they knew he blew it.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, that's the end of the episode. We run long as it is. Thank you for watching again. And if you're not watching, you're doing these on the podcast version. We try and make them so you can still do them in audio, but you really should join the live show. It's a lot more fun. In between episodes, you can find us at our website, grayareas.live, or youtube.com/@grayareaslive, or @grayareaslive on social media. We'll see you next week.
I wish I didn't actually ask what the next questions were.